Hey guys, so just doing some regular maintenance on the Tacoma. I changed the spark plugs this weekend. Everything was pretty easy, only took me maybe 2 hours, but there were things that happened and then kind of made the whole process took 2 days, and I'll talk about it in a little bit. So changed the spark plugs, and guess what I found? Here's the old ones. Matter of fact, they're so old. My Toyota Tacoma has about 140,000 miles when I changed it. Maybe 140,400 miles. These are the old ones that came out. And guess what? These are the original plugs that came with the truck. Holy crap. This is the Gen 2 Taco with a 4.0 liter V6. It came originally from the factory with 2 sets of different spark plug brands, NGK and Densos. And here's the Densos. Got them here. Look at the gap on those things. Here's the NGK. Looks like it's about, actually the NGKs look like they're in worse shape than the Densos. Toyota recommends that you change these every 30,000 miles, but obviously the previous owners, I got this thing used as a daily. The previous owners never changed their spark plugs. Never paid anyone to do it, just never changed it. But this is what the spark plugs look like after 140,000 miles. It's hard to believe I was still getting about 17 to 18 miles per gallon driving around in Houston, Texas, with a mixture of highway and city driving with heavy traffic. I drive back and forth about 90 miles a day from Sugar Land, Texas to Humboldt, Texas every day. So during rush hour we get some heavy traffic. So change the spark plugs, yeah, I get it, okay. No issues even with the old plugs. Maybe I'll gain some miles per gallon back, or more power, or more responsiveness. I don't know. I just changed it. That's not a big deal. Those were still working. Didn't give me any issues. But the only issue that I had with doing a spark plug change is the coil, the bolt for the coil packs right here. That one. Okay. Those were shearing off. I kid you not. If you add, maybe if you torque them to more than 5 pounds, they'll just shear off. The reason why is because they're made of iron or steel, whatever, and I think they're having a chemical reaction with the aluminum block. So if you mess up, they'll just shear off, and then you're stuck with a bolt that's inside your aluminum block. I had that issue with that corner right there, the hardest area. So if you're planning on doing your spark plugs, make sure you upgrade your bolts, your coil pack fasteners to newer bolts. I prefer, I just went to Advanced Auto Parts and got this, and this is the exact thing that you need. M6-1.0 by 25 millimeter hex bolts. Upgrade all your bolts so that they don't shear off on you when you're removing these coil packs to access your spark plugs. So I wasted, the job supposedly would just take about maybe less than 2 hours, but it took me 2 days because I was trying to get the strip bolt from that corner over there where it's really hard to access. So I had to remove a bunch of connections here, the brace, the stiffening brace, stick my hand all the way down there, soak it with penetrating oil, and I wasn't able to get it out. So I did a band-aid on it, but it should hold for the rest of the truck's life. The coil pack is in there, it's not going anywhere, so it's fine. Just ran out of time. Don't have time to do this all day. So yeah, here's another look of the spark plugs after 140,000 miles. Original spark plugs from Toyota. These are the Densos. You see the gap right here? Oh my goodness, that is a huge gap. Another Denso. Here comes the NG case. Oh, sorry. Here comes the NG case. They look like they're a little worse than the Densos, but all of them are bad. Surprisingly, no issues with them. So there you go. Update on the Tacoma. I am gonna change the serpentine belt sometime this year. Hopefully my hands will fit in there. The job usually takes about 30 minutes, so hopefully no bolts will snap off because of corrosion. All right.